Go down the shuttle bay, I guess. Hey, I can pick up the N7 Hurricane. No, it's a lot more expensive if I get it here. I don't really want to buy any upgrades for stuff until I can actually... Interesting. Yeah, screw it.
Everything is in order.
Okay. What you up to, Vega?
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
Just came down to talk.
Great. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I'm game.
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom. And rank.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader.
Was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
Oh, shit.
I do.
You a shrink too?
Thought he'd block that.
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So, maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war!
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
Loco, huh?
I can think of worse things to call you.
Long as you remember who's in charge, you can call me whatever you want.
Oh, I won't forget.
Right.
Everything is in order.
Yeah, let's go down to the med bay. Screw it. Try and get some new powers. Oh, very cool.
How are you, Commander? How are you, Commander?
I'm doing fine. Go talk to Liara, see if
Dr.
there's anything over
Tassoni
here.
found useful information in the data you recovered, Commander.
Cool. Take weapon damage bonus. Yeah.
Hello again, Shepard.
Hey, hold up.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship? Impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
You brought your little
Talk
helper
about
with
Glyph.
you?
Its name is Glyph. It helped sort through all the data that led me to the archive on Mars.
It was a pleasure to be of assistance, Doctor.
Glyph's interfaced with the data feeds. Its analytical software should come in handy.
Alrighty.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Yep. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go to the CIC. Screw it.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Okie dokie. New article on Eden Prime. Nice. Alright, let's go look at the war asset.
Citadel when we were there on leave? You'd never know there was a war on.
They'll know soon enough. All those refugees have to go somewhere.
At least until we can get their planets back. Alliance. There you go, Eden Prime support. Hey, Cerberus. They drove them away. Nice. Protein data files.
Commander Shepard.
Howdy, howdy. Let's go see what Joker's up to before we head out to Palaven. You know, I wonder if I can go back to the Citadel. Like, if I can shop there.
So a Prothean? A real live Prothean? Has Liara stopped bouncing yet? I'm guessing there may have been some bouncing. Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus. Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I don't think I did that in this playthrough.
Commander? Commander?
Joker's great. Ah, God, who is his voice? Seth Green. Seth Green is the voice of Joker. You may also know him as Chris from Family Guy.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit.
Just wanted to
Sure.
see how you were doing.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
Okay, yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay. Was there anything else?
I'm pretty sure I spent a lot more. No, actually, damn. Hold on, let me try and remember here. How much was that bottle of brandy that I bought for Chakwas? Trying to think. Yeah, I can't think of it.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship.
Nice.
I served my required years after graduation and decided to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Okay.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush. We've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, believe me. Seeing the Reapers on Earth was terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
Okay.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
Oh god, it's like playing a game with terrible latency and lag. Who would enjoy that?
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. Even if that freedom has its share of danger. If I recall correctly, you grew up on Mindwar.
Given what happened to Earth, I don't think we can count on anywhere being safe right now.
Quite true, Commander.
Carry on, Specialist.
Alrighty. Damn, why is Asgard so far away?
I found something.
Oh! What we get? Alliance Naval Exploration Flotilla. Boar. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Interesting. Oh, that's gonna piss some people off. Alliance Cruiser Shanghai.
Oop, Reapers eluded. Faster than light jump successful.
Ooh, the choke. I might be screwed here. Right away. What? Ah, oh, damn. They got me. Alright, let's start here.
I found something.
Oh shit, I'm screwed. Well. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Whee!
Reapers eluded.
Somehow we are okay. And we're also still not done. Still missing one teensy weensy bits. Oh, well, no.
Faster than
Missing
light
one
jump
asset.
successful.
Found it.
Evasion successful.
It's gas. Run, run, run.
Reapers eluded.
Time to get the hell out of here. Alright. 100%, 100%, 100%. Is there anything at the end I was missing? Yeah, let me just try and hit up the Citadel one more time. So.
Normandy, we are transferring your docking clearance to an Alliance official.
Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes ma'am, requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
Yeah, look, I can only go back to, Hit up the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Just see if there's anything at the Spectre terminal real quick. I doubt there is.
Good morning.
Oh. Hello, ma'am.
Ma'am? We've had this discussion. You're to call her Teresa. Hopefully my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
No, wrong place. There we go. I mean, no, wrong one. Yep, alright, just making sure. Time to rock, time to roll. That's right, I gotta try and drop off the Pillars of Strength. Wow, that just clicked in my mind.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces. Recent intel suggests that the entire military region has been destroyed by an unknown force. Early reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space. Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies.
Let's try and hit up the Huerta Memorial Hospital. See if there's anyone here I can give these to.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
She's got this glow. And the Reapers. They did to her what they do to everyone. She's covered in... I don't know. Glowing. She reaches out. Her eyes go black. And she touches one of the farmers, and he just... dies. They panic. She rips them apart. Sometimes touching, sometimes opening them up with biotics. The humans are turning into... liquid. And I'm there, in my towel with no gun. And husks start pouring through the door.
Goddess.
So I ran.
Early reports indicate that Earth has fallen to the same enemy force that attacked Batarian space.
Welcome to Serta. Thank you for shopping.
Incursions by enemy forces are being reported in Turian colonies. Fighting is said to have reached power.
No one here to turn this into. Maybe it's gonna be at the Presidium. Yeah, it's probably gonna be at the Presidium. There's probably no one here to turn it into.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes, but clone tissue replacement takes months. You'll need a prosthetic.
Oh no.
I highly recommend talking to a resident psychiatrist before the operation.
Yep. So, well, I mean, there is one more place to really check before I do anything, so.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Yeah, yep. So I probably gotta wait till the Presidium opens up. Which isn't gonna open up until I do Palaven. Yeah, before I do that, I should probably do the N7 mission.